Today, if you go to somebody and ask a very simple and a random question that, hey, I want to start the preparation of UPSC, then which book should be there that I have to start with first? The answer will be NCERT. But the question is, why? Hello everyone, welcome to Career Launcher. My name is Sherry A Singh and today we'll find out the best strategy in order to complete our NCERTs. So the first question is, why do we need to read these books? These books basically, they strengthen your basics. So when you are a fresher, you know that you have to start from the zero level, from the basic level. And this book or these books, they help you to strengthen your basics, and also some questions they directly appear from NCERTs. National Council of Educational Research and Training is the name of the organization which releases these books. And also, this organization works under the aegis of Government of India. Therefore, we know that it's authentic. It's been released by Government of India. So it is the most authentic source for us to start with our preparation, and also it strengthens our basics. The second question that many of us would love to know, that from which standard or from which class shall I start reading my NCERT? 6th to 12th is the answer when you are going to begin for the first time. And if you are going to start with 6th to 12th standard, should I be making notes or not? The answer is that if you want to make notes, it's all up to you. But your notes should not be very lengthy. They have to be completely to the point. So you can make some small to the point notes, and also you can make then and there notes. I'll show you what are the then and there notes. So one way of making notes is that you start making notes separately on some notebook. You write the summary of any topic which you feel that you need to revise it later on. But the other way is that you start making notes then and there within the book only. So this is an NCERT and this is my book when I was studying. So you can see over here that I have made certain notes then and there only. For example, I have also made some small images which are there in front of you, right? And for certain terms, the meaning also I have clipped onto it. So this means that you have to save your time and judiciously you have to make notes, and also you have to keep on revising your information. The third and the most important question should also be there in your mind. Why am I doing these small books, 6th to 12th standard? So guys, the answer is that directly some small questions are coming from NCERTs. Directly. We can see there is one question about Rowlatt Act which is aimed at, the question is there, the Rowlatt Act which aimed at A. Compulsory economic support to war efforts, B. Imprisonment without trial and summary procedures for trial, C. Suppression of the Khilafat movement, or D for doctor, imposition of restrictions on freedom of the press. Now this question is directly being taken from NCERT. Similarly, your second question, the Nagara, the Dravida and the Visara are what? Are the three main racial groups of Indian subcontinent, or three main linguistic divisions into which the languages of India can be classified, three main styles of temple architecture, or three main musical ghranas prevalent in India. Again, as you can see that this question is also directly being taken from this book. This means we have to take care of these books very carefully. And another question, 2012 question, and some students I have met, they also say that I don't think that any question of 6th or 7th standard book can come from. So the third question that you can see is vultures, which used to be very common in Indian countryside some years ago, are rarely seen nowadays. This is attributed to what? The options are there in front of you. 2012 prelims. Question is directly taken from your NCERT. But at that given point of time, it was there in Geography 7th standard NCERT, it was in news. Now the point is, you have to interlink the static and the non-static part, the concepts and the facts, and something which is into the current affairs, something which is going on. So the most important way to read and complete NCERT is, number one, read it. Read would refer to just give a bird's eye view, skim through the pages with a pen or a pencil in your hand and keep on marking the keywords which you feel they are very important for you. Then test towards the end. complete one subject at one given point of time. For example, geography, you have started with complete geography, then do the testing, and then move on to history. Do not keep on changing the subject. Secondly, now the second phase will be of what? Revision. But this revision will be through again testing. This is known as a learning process. In the learning process, you are going to do what? Again, take up your NCERT. Now you will realize after going through the certain test, previous year questions, you will see, oh my god, this I missed earlier, but it was also very important now for me to do. Now I have to be careful in this section also. Because sometimes we feel it is not very important, but UPSC is very quick to create a question and get it in front of you. Then the last part which is there in front of you is again what? Read, learn and revise. Revision has to be always through testing. So do not keep on reading NCERTs again and again. We are not going to make any Guinness Book of World Records that, oh, I have read NCERTs 20 times, 30 times. There is no need to do that. Only one thing we have to do is we have to study them and also interlink with the static and current affairs part. I hope this video is going to be very helpful for us, and in case you have any doubts, comment section is there below. Thank you.
Career Launcher. Make your parents explode with joy.